I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code till I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping. I hustle while you rest. We from the clip until ain't nothing left.
It's your boy Reality Ron Bullard, man. I'm here with another episode of the Reality Realm with my co-host.
Also 215_reality realm. Hey, listen, as always, we are appreciating the love. And we just want more love, man. We just want to see, tell a friend, man. We just really trying to get into some topics. And as always, if you got something you want us to talk about, just let us know, man. We'll fit it into an episode. That's it, man. But with that being said, bro, we got to get into one of these life topics first, man. That's first off. And I think this is something that weighs really heavily on everybody's mind. Even if you don't think it do, until we say it, you're going to see what we say. So did everyone forget about COVID? Everything that's been going on in the world. How do you feel, bro?
Man, to be honest with you, I think some motherfuckers forgot it as soon as the first sentence of it got spoke. But I see what you're saying at the same time. Now, yeah, I do think everybody has forgotten about it because so much other shit is taking place, and it kind of makes you redirect your attention, your focus. And I think in a lot of case scenarios, what you're seeing too is because nobody really wanted to deal with this shit anyway. And now, it just kind of gives them like an avenue in which they could just say, you know what? I know that I'm not supposed to be out here without no mask on, but I'm not wearing it. I know I'm not supposed to be taking trips here and there, but I'm taking them anyway. I know I got to live my life. I mean, you just never know when you've lived your last breath. I mean, all that's true. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that because nobody knows the hour or the day. Nobody knows that. Only God knows that. But just because you don't know the answer to these things, that don't mean it gives you the right to act like a reckless asshole. I mean, so when you ask me a question, when you say, did everybody forget about COVID? I think a lot of people are choosing to forget. They're trying to live their life as if they forgot until, you get that swab up your fucking nose and you can't taste shit for 2 weeks and until you feel like your fucking insides is about to fall out your body. I mean, I guess then that's one hell of a reminder.
Yo. I'm gonna tell you something that's really weird, yo, and it scared me a little bit because I was around this person. I ain't gonna put the person's name out there, whatever, because I'm not into that, whatever. But what the fuck is a false positive? That's actually the reading they got.
Oh, okay, a false. I've been hearing that.
So I seen the paperwork.
So
it says that the enzymes or whatever lives inside of your nostrils. The fuck is that? So I need an explanation from the WHO, the CDC, all y'all motherfuckers. What the fuck did y'all do?
Well, you know what? It's so much shit that I personally have heard in regards to those tests. And just COVID period. We both know that we've heard people say, hey, man, there's people that have died from this, from other things. And then COVID was the blame. Right. We've heard that, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like that shit ain't popping off because I'm pretty sure it is most definitely popping off. But there also has been instances where people have, like you just said, that false positive. Now, I cannot sit here and give you the correct medical jargon to explain why that happens. But I do know it does happen. And sometimes in a case like that, when a person retests, now they come up, now it's negative, they don't have it. And it just make you, I got to be honest, it still makes me kind of leery of that person.
Like, and that's the whole thing. That's why I said, yo, let me see your paperwork. Like, let me see. Well, what the fuck? Like, and I'm reading and I'm like, yo, I'm not no stupid ass. I'm not a stupid guy.
No doubt.
And it's like, yo, like, what is this? Like, this shit don't make no sense. And the person like, yo, it don't make no sense to me either. But they saying I'm good. And I'm like, from what the paperwork say, you're not.
Right.
So, you know what? Here you go. Do that. You got some hand sanitizer? Go about your way. I'm good. Like, cause I don't know what's going down.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But the twist to me is those whatever. Was there a false positive with HIV? Is there a false positive with cancer?
You know, well, wait a minute. As far as HIV goes, now the closest I've ever heard of any kind of false positive was that would be if they just literally mixed up your files with somebody else's, and you got a result that you shouldn't have gotten. That's the closest. I ain't never ever heard of nothing beyond that. With that,
let me ask you a question: have you had a false positive with cancer? Either you have it or you don't.
Exactly. You either have it or you don't. I ain't never heard of that either. So yeah.
It's kind of like, what's this like?
It's a very good fucking question, is what it is, and it's like it really does raise cause for concern, and not to mention, see, one thing people got to always keep in mind is that hidden agenda. If it's a hidden agenda in place.
Matter of fact, yo, not to cut you off, bro. I remember we was talking earlier, and I said, yo, it was a rapper that said something over the next 3 to 4 months, whatever, is going to be really rough. Exhibit. That's what it was.
Okay.
Exhibit said, yo, over the next 3 to 4 months, he was like, yo, be careful. He said, be careful. He said, there's a lot of things that's going on right now, whatever, that is media worthy attention, whatever. With the COVID, he was like, it's a plan beyond that as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we already talked about this on the podcast, whatever. We talked about this a few times, whatever.
For sure.
And I'm really starting to feel like, yo, like, really? Like, yo, all right, well, granted, we known people, whatever, probably back in the days, and we never really put too much attention to it, whatever, that might have died from pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
But also had a respiratory problem.
Right.
But now they're focusing that, well, it was because of corona or because of COVID.
But see, that's supposed to be, and that was supposed to be one of the things about it coming in, like the underlying conditions. If you already had certain kinds of physical ailments before you contract that, it just kind of like, it just kind of like escalates it. You know what I'm saying? So like if you had kidney issues, your kidneys might flat out fail. You know, if you had a respiratory problem, you can't breathe to the point where your lungs collapse. Like, it's just like, that is the fear with that shit. Now, one thing that you do to kind of halfway keep yourself right is to drink you a motherfucking V8 every motherfucking night.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Hey, V8, we need that sponsorship, baby. We tracking. Yeah, we tracking, y'all. Real shit, man. Real shit. Real talk. But listen up. The thing that gets me, whatever, it's more or less like, okay, the media hysteria. Like, remember they were saying, oh, it's going to be no more toilet paper left. Everybody ran on board all this toilet paper.
Right.
It's going to be more of this left. Everybody ran on board that. Then George Floyd, that situation happens. They start rioting. And I'm like, yo, is this all just the hype? Because y'all created not just, because think about it. The Rodney King joint, whatever, that was just in LA. Nobody around the country did that, whatever. But now with this new fear of a virus, and then on top of that, whatever, a black man gets killed. We already going through our stuff, whatever. This virus. Now you created a whole hysteria.
For sure.
Who benefited from that? All these companies. Because damn sure we didn't.
Well, as we've talked about previously on other episodes, we always lose. Anytime there's any kind of big plan, man, the American consumer, we get kicked up the ass. That's just plain and simple. You know, like
a lot of things aren't even made here. So like,
right,
exactly.
Like, it's fucked up, man. It really is, because to further what you just said, who benefits from it? See, and that's another thing. You can't really put a finger on, I mean, apart from the obvious shit, like making everybody run out and buy a bunch of buying things in 2 and 3 and 4. I mean, now it's to a point where, you know, you go into a store, in some stores anyway, they still won't allow you to buy no more than 2 or something. Like, you go in there, try to buy more than 2. They like, no, you can't buy no more than 2 because it just gets, gets out of pocket.
You know what's so crazy? Whatever, it's got so crazy to the point. Well, you know this. I think you know I'm a sneakerhead, right? I love sneakers, right? Over 200 pair in my collection, flat out. But the crazy part is, whatever, I ordered a few pair. I might have missed out on this 3 years ago. They really let me get them. There's no shipping date. They take your money, and you gotta wait like a month. That's the experience I've been having.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of like, damn, like, yo, I ordered the Irises when they first came out. I just got them like 3 days ago. Them joints came out August 22nd. Why the fuck am I waiting until September when that's supposed to come 3 to 5 days?
Well, most websites nowadays will tell you before you even place your order. They had a disclaimer up there on their website.
Yeah, but fuck all that, man. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, bro. No, I'm getting my drink. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. No, I'm gonna tell you the reason why, whatever. Because I've seen other things delivered first. I know where the sneakers come from. They all come from China. It is what it is, though, whatever. But the whole thing to me is, though, is whatever. It's like, damn, like, you know what? I'm not discrediting that shit, whatever. I still want them. I'm still going to pay the money for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still want my shit to be right.
No doubt. No doubt. I can dig it.
But see, my thing,
you just got to keep in mind whether it's they're gonna maintain that image whether it's true or not. And what do I mean by that? Whether they really actually had to take that long to send that shit to you or not, they're going to make you wait that long. So anytime they want to pull a string and manipulate some shit down the line, you'll be accustomed to it already. You'll already have it. It'll be your expectation. So you won't even look at it as, you'll be like, oh, they doing that shit again. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, no doubt.
I just want to say this. China, I love y'all, man. Y'all a big supporter of us. I love y'all. I just want my shit to come like in 3 to 5 days. That's all I'm asking. Sorry. I love y'all to death.
Good luck with that shit.
Yeah, you know what? My luck been fucked with this, man. But you know what, though? And I think, honestly, and I want to get into something else, whatever. I don't know if you want to get into it, but I'm going to make this comment, and if you want to move away from it, move away from it. If you don't, you don't. Donald Trump is supposedly, I hope this is fake, being nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize?
You know what? I'ma just say this. It probably is fake news.
I hope so.
It sounds like to me some motherfucker had a little bit too much time on his or her hands. they just want to put something else out there about him. I mean, because
keep his name relevant, like.
Yeah. So I mean, and then the convenience of when this comes out. I mean, we're exactly. So I mean, that's something I wouldn't lose a lot of sleep over. It's one of them things that if it happens, you just gotta say, well, damn, all right, that's crazy.
That's one of them things where if that happens, whatever, I would not respect the Nobel Peace Prize. I wouldn't at all. I wouldn't. How could I?
All right. Well, I mean, I feel you on that note as well. I hear where you're coming from, but I'm gonna tell you like this.
Saying, you know what though? Let me say this. Going forward, I couldn't respect it. Whoever wanted previously, whatever, cool.
But this is what I say in regard to anything involving Main Man. Nothing I hear would surprise me at this point. I can't get shocked no more when it come to dude. I'm sorry, I just can't. He's
grasping at straws right now, man. He's just trying anything. Like,
yeah, no doubt. I can't. There's no way. I'd be doing myself a fucking disservice sitting around stressing over some shit involving him. I can't do it.
That's can't. Real trap, man. That's definitely real trap. So all right, so I guess we in agreement or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We in agreement. I think everything we just brought up, everything we just talked about, it is a distraction from the whole COVID situation. But what we got to figure out as a society, the hell with community, we got to figure out as a society, whatever, is this shit like? What's the ramifications? What is this? What is this virus? You know what I'm saying? How do we face it? How do we beat it? Or how do we avoid it? Nobody. There's never been any scientific evidence on any of this.
Well, see, the thing about it, right? One of the most potent and effective ways to beat the virus has been shown. But the thing is, people don't want to keep their motherfucking ass home. Everybody want to run the streets and tell your ass feel that motherfucking COVID heat.
That's real shit, bro. That's definitely real shit, man. That's definitely real shit. But you know, like you said, like, you know, as people, I think we need to, and you know what? I can say I've been one of them people, whatever the word is, though. I took a little vacation. You know that, whatever, like, you know, but it was in a house. I wasn't amongst other people. It was the people who I, you know what I'm saying, who I know, who know anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everything was good. You know, we stayed in that fucking house, whatever, and same thing, like, they was here, whatever. Only thing we had addition, there was a grill there, we had a pool. That was it. And we made them pool people come there and clean it every freaking day. So, that's one thing I can say. You know what I mean? But, you know, I feel what you're saying, whatever. Sometimes, you know, you see, I heard about parties down West Philly, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, why would you? 100 people? Do you know all 100 of these people? You probably don't. Because such and such called such and such cousin came through with such and such, whatever. You know what, though? I'll put it to you this way. This is turning into whatever. I had a chart. I wish I could find it. Actually, my childhood doctor retired, whatever. He moved to Florida. Kudos to him. Dr. Leonard Hartman. He showed me a chart when I was about 15 years old. He said, yo, you use the condoms? No. He was like, let me show you a chart. Well, put up a chart. And he had it already set up. He said, that person fucked that person who fucked that person who fucked that person who fucked that person that fucked that person, that person. And it went down the line, who fucked you? I said, oh, shit. He's like, so how can you be sure who has what? I said, you're right. He said, yo, man, gave me a box. Do your thing, man. Go ahead. You going to do that, whatever? Cool. I'm sorry. Not for 13. My bad. I said 15. 13. Because I wasn't even in high school yet. And from that day, whatever, I was like, you know what? Oh, he right. He right. I don't know what you did before you did, and then you doing something with somebody else. And that's where I'm kind of looking at this COVID thing, whatever. If I touch you and you touch somebody else, who's to say that your cousin's friend who's related to somebody down south who came up and touched somebody from West Philly, who touched somebody in Jersey, whatever, now I got the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole twisted triangle, whatever. You never be able to track it.
And that was one of the main reasons why when this shit first kicked off, they started they just told motherfuckers to keep your ass in state, whatever state you was in, keep it there. They wasn't allowing that cross state traveling going on. Yep. But see, again, man, people are their own worst enemy where shit like this is concerned. Because motherfuckers, regardless of what happens to them, around them, they just don't fucking learn. And it's crazy, man. And it's pissing me off because it makes shit bad for people like me who will fucking listen, who do try to stay out the way. But then you got assholes that don't, and then they bring the shit back your way. Like, you like, what the fuck? Yo, I'm trying to stay out of this shit.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? What part don't you understand?
Real like, shit, bro.
Shit out of pocket,
real shit, man. That's real shit. You know what, though? And that's the, I mean, so that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying? I think, like, you got to be more, so I'll put it to you this way. you got to care about somebody more than you care about yourself. If you care about somebody more than you care about yourself, whatever, all right, well, I've been contacting these many different people, whatever. I'm not going to come around you.
Right.
For what?
Right. No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I care about myself more than I care about you more than I care about myself, whatever. And so I know everything is safe base, whatever. And we never know with this shit, whatever, because now I'm false positive. What the fuck does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta take yourself out of the situation and say, you know what? I'm not going to even risk that, whatever.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta care about the person who you claim that you love, who you fuck with, whatever, your friend, family member, whatever. Just be more mindful of them.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave that situation at that, bro, because I know a lot of people, whatever. Some like I had somebody roll up on me the other day. I'm like, yo, I haven't seen you in like 3 months, and you look a little crazy. Like, oh, I'm saying you got something to eat? What? Yo, bro, you gotta get the fuck off my steps, dog. Like, come on, man. I love you to death, whatever, but like, yo, you should have called me, whatever, like, and let me know what the fuck your move was. But I done told you this from the rip. Right. I got more people to care about my household, whatever, than just me.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, moving. Man. That was really heavy, man. That was a heavy joint ski right there, man. And I hope everybody gets the gist of this, whatever. I think that we both on the same page. Yeah, y'all don't care about it, or y'all forgot about it. It's still here. I don't think it's going anywhere.
That shit around, bro. And with us being at the cusp of fall going into winter, this shit it's going to ramp right the fuck back up. It's going to ramp right the fuck back up.
So, you know, listen, everybody still have your mind on this, man. No matter what's going on, whatever, it's still this crazy shit that nobody can put a stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can say, oh, I got the cure. You know what I'm saying? There's no penicillin for this shit. And the cure they have, apparently, they had to pull back. I heard this too. They had to pull it back, whatever, because it was causing like long-term effects. So, moving on from that, whatever. Moving on from that.
Slow with that shit. Gotta walk slow.
Yeah, moving on from that one, man. Let me ask you this though, bro. What makes a person who you treat like family up and just turn on you? Like, what? How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel like that's a bitch ass nigga. But at the same time, though,
female.
Well, you know, like Cannabis said, call them all bitch ass niggas and bitch ass bitches. I mean, hey man, listen. Real talk, and that's something that just happens far, far too often. That's something that's been going on forever, and the sad fact is, there's no end in sight to that either.
Yeah,
you could treat a person with all kinds of love and like treat them like y'all share the same bloodline, man. And then one day, just out the clear blue, this motherfucker and got on some different shit, and you like, well, the fuck did I miss? But I got a theory about it though, okay. and this is the thing about this that's kind of like wow, scary in its own right. When a person does something like that, they never liked you to begin with.
Oh no, that's real. That's real shit.
They never liked you.
For sure.
It was something about their presence around you that they benefited from. That's why it maintained itself for the length of time that it did maintain itself. That's why they kept up the facade for the length of time they kept the facade up. But when they saw an opportunity to move on and do something else and finally get from under you, they couldn't wait to get the fuck away. That's why all of a sudden you looked up and it seemed like just out the blue, they're exhibiting this new type behavior, but it ain't really new. It ain't new. It's like I said before. Motherfuckers don't change. They just stop pretending. And that's reality.
Yeah. And this, you know, when you think about it, this is a recap from the last episode, pretty much. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, I mean, you know what, though? Sometimes I think some people, whatever, I know you got a good heart. I know I got a good heart, whatever. I know a bunch of people around us got a good heart, whatever. And it's more or less, sometimes, you know what, though? You can feel it, but it's like, nah, dang, that whatever, I'm tripping. But you can feel it though, whatever. You can feel it because you'll see something like, why the fuck, like, all right, nah, maybe I'm tripping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know what though, all the signs are always there.
No doubt.
But
doubt.
Us being good, kind-hearted people, whatever, I don't think we pick up on everything every time.
I can see that.
You know what? It's more or less like, well, damn, like sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. If you do, then you checking it. Like, yo, what's up? Like, yo, why you mean like, oh no, but then you just, for me personally, whatever, I'm gonna speak for myself. I think sometimes like, nah, it ain't, like I just said, nah, it ain't that, whatever. Nah, I'm tripping, whatever. He tripping, whatever. Niggas is in their own bag, whatever. Da-da-da. But then when you start looking back on previous events, when that shit happens, it's like, yo, I should have been cut this nigga off, or been cut this female off. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You've been riding my coattail the whole time.
Well, you definitely get a little frustrated with yourself when you look back over all of it and say, damn, you know what? Every second that I spent around this motherfucker was a waste of my life. Like, it was just a waste of time because, like, none of the shit was real. None of it was authentic. It all, you know, it all just came full circle when this story finally revealed itself. You know what I'm saying? It just all came bursting through like water through a fucking dam. Like, right. It's crazy, man. Like, but see, you know what though? This is the question I have about it. For all of the lies, the deceit, and all of the energy that you exhibit just to keep up this act, like, why not just go ahead and be around the motherfuckers you want to be around with? Why don't you just go ahead and just associate with the people? I mean, in the long run, it could save you a whole lot of fucking, a lot of pain, a lot of trouble, a lot of time. Just, you know what I mean? Like, but see, once again, like I just said, sometimes it's what a person is benefiting from being around you.
Right. Real
That's
shit.
Why stick it out.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit, bro. Real shit, man. Real shit.
So, all right, man.
I'll tell you like this, whatever. How can I explain this to you? So you my OG, whatever. So I'm gonna explain it to you this way, whatever. Some motherfuckers want their cake and eat it too.
Hell yeah.
I go over here and deal with these people, whatever. But this certain individual, male or female, already been looking out for me. I know they're gonna continue to look out for me, whatever. I don't know what they're gonna do. So let me play both sides of the track until I figure out which side I want to be on. I think that's what it is, yo. And then either they're gonna jump back on your side, or they're gonna go ahead and ride that wave.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this: they better pack a lunch, because if I peep game, you ain't jumping the fuck back over here. You gonna ride shit out that other wave. You know what I'm saying? Because like one thing I don't got time for, man, is a disloyal ass motherfucker. Because I'm not going to display disloyalty to anybody around me. I don't want to.
We rocking and rolling. We rocking and rolling. Bottom line, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you either riding, no doubt. You either riding or you're not. And see, you know what? This shit is hilarious. It's kind of like, you know what? And I know we borrow from the movie Juice a lot on here. I know we do that.
What's the real movie though? That's Juice shit.
Man. That was the reason why fucking Bishop shot Raheem, man, on some real shit. Bishop wanted to be head of the crew. He wanted that spot.
Exactly.
Right. Like, even though they hung together every day and Raheem was his man and they laughed and joked and all that shit, you know what I mean? Went to the arcade and you know what? And I love Bishop. Well, I love Pop, but character Bishop, right? What was that just now, bro?
Nothing, man. No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, man.
All right,
man. Now, the character Bishop. What did he bring to the fucking table on some real shit? See, that's why he was hating on Raheem. If you look at it, right, when they went to that pool hall, everybody had a way to bring a couple dollars to this situation except him. Look, still was beating motherfuckers in the
video games.
Raheem was beating motherfuckers at pool. He was beating people.
And then Q was making the tapes.
And Q was making the tape. What the fuck was Bishop doing?
I don't know.
You still talking about?
He wanted all the bread. He wanted all the money.
He wanted all the money, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, my point is, like, that's probably one of the reasons why he was low-key hating on his whole fucking circle, but especially Raheem, because Raheem was looked at with the most respect. And Rodamez respected Raheem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rodamez wouldn't fuck with Raheem on some real shit.
He respected Raheem, but he didn't respect Bishop. You see what I'm talking about? So motherfuckers be low key, man. Yo, niggas get mad at you because of the qualities you possess, man.
Yo,
I've said it. They get mad as shit. And it ain't my fault. Damn, it is what it is.
That's real shit, man. No, that's definitely real shit. I'm saying that's the realest shit I heard this week. On some real shit.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think whatever, like, yo, like, how many people we know on the ground, whatever, that niggas just was mad because they could do something that they couldn't do. And then when they try to do it, they couldn't do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's one, it's simple as that. Like,
and then, you know, that's when motherfuckers rob poppy stores and end up shooting niggas in alleyways.
So look, you know what though? I'm gonna say this much, whatever. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that whole wave, man. I'm gonna take it a step further. That's when niggas go to theatrical school, whatever, and just start, acting like something that the fuck they not.
Okay, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. What the fuck was that?
No, I'm just saying whatever. I'm over here, whatever. I'm queuing up for the next.
No. Fuck that. Nah. See, we're not gonna do that one. Somebody went to theatrical school and started acting like something that they was not. Who's that? Who did that?
I'm just saying. Somebody did it, whatever. Somebody we just was talking about.
You know what? This is going to come out of left field, but because you starting your bullshit, you reminded me of something that I owed you. Fuck the Florida State Seminoles. But go ahead.
What the fuck that got to do with anything?
I mean, yeah, that was out of left field, right? Just came out of nowhere. Like that shit you pulled at the end of the last episode. See, I've been meaning to get at. Yeah, I wasn't going to let that shit ride. I was going to represent for my motherfucking Gator Nation, baby. Represent for my Gator Nation. You know what I'm saying? So look. In the words of AZ, also known as Sosa, they throwing slugs, we throwing them back.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, listen, man. I ain't mad at you for that one, whatever. But I'm gonna get you back. But either way, so listen, right? So my whole thing is this. So, I mean, when I start looking at things or whatever, it's like, yo, man, you was an actor. Like, you wasn't. I mean, you should have been an actor, dude. Like, you could rap, whatever. I'll give you that. But like, on the real side of things, whatever, you weren't ready for that. Being with Suge and all that, and and trying to be Blood and I don't know what he was. I don't know.
No. So you're not gonna do that, bro. That's and see. First of all, I think you know what? Napoleon of the Outlaws, Matula B.
Who?
He explained Matula. I hope I'm saying his name right. Napoleon from the Outlaws. When talking about that whole situation with Pac and Suge and all that, the way he ran it down, he said that Pac was the type of dude that if he considered you to be his friend, his homie, then he's all in with you. So when he come to you, especially on the back end of said person helping him out, because he was sitting in that jail cell. Suge came and got him the fuck out of there. So now he's like, hey man, listen, you looked out when other motherfuckers was just forgetting about me. Whatever you need, I'm here. I'm rocking and rolling with you. So you repping this shit. This is what I'm repping now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he just wanted to show him he was all in. It's not like he woke up one morning and said, yo, I'm going back over to Cali and And you know what? If it wasn't for certain motherfuckers setting up Quad Studio, you know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna get no.
Yo, wait. First of all, you know what? Don't start that bullshit. Don't start that bullshit. No, now you got some bullshit. No, now you got some bullshit.
That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped. I ain't even go there. I ain't even go there. I left it alone, right? Look, bro. I left it alone. Don't do it. But I will say this though, in the aftermath of that situation, when the news cameras was there, somebody's sweatsuit was a little snug.
I ain't fucking with you right now on this shit, all right? I'm not fucking with you right now, all right?
I'm just saying. I'm just putting it, because this shit getting stupid now. I'm laughing
at sticking up for the fellow big fellas, whatever. But anyway, we're gonna move on. No. I know exactly what you're talking about, whatever. We're gonna move on. We want to move on away from this, man. We're gonna move on. All right, so we're gonna get into the NFL preview. Okay, so now disclaimer, folks. We are recording this. This is Wednesday night. What's the date, bro?
It is. It's got to be the
9th. It's the 9th.
Okay.
September 9th. Right, so we are putting these predictions out early. Okay, so don't roast us or whatever happens after this or whatever. We're just starting off the season fresh, and we are NFL fans, big time NFL fans. So, 2020-2021 season kickoff, Chiefs versus Texans. Oh, man, I should have worn my Mahomes jersey tonight. Well, first of all, I want to start off with this. The NFL is really, really slick, and they're really funny. We always play the Texans and the Ravens over the first 4 weeks.
Okay.
Which I'm not mad about, but why don't y'all just schedule it later on during the year when the teams get rolling? And let's see what's up. So, I think that it's going to be a very sloppy game. Nobody's really got any type of real contact in, no type of real practice time in. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's going to be a mess of a season.
Have y'all played any scrimmages yet this year in the off season?
I think we did or whatever. Don't quote me on this. I think we did. But like as I told you, whatever, I don't think the season's going to last past week 8.
Okay.
I think it's going to really, flu season coming and these players being around each other and heavy contact and things of that sort or whatever. I don't think it's going to last past that. Now, however, I do think that we should display dominance. That 24-0 shit, come on, man. Stop playing with us. We spotted y'all. Any Texans fan, you can go ahead, you can comment, you can say whatever. I don't care. We got y'all in our back pocket. So, I'm going to make a score prediction. I'm 28-14. Chiefs. With that thing on our pinky ring. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't had to see. You didn't have to add that, bro. All you had to do was just make your fucking predictions and leave it at that. You ain't had to say nothing about no pinky ring.
Oh, why you so upset?
It's not about being upset. It's like you throwing shade. But you know what though?
Yo, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna let you be great. I'm gonna let you be great.
I appreciate it. I deserve it.
See, I'm gonna let you be great. I'm just gonna let you know that I'm on your shit, but I'm gonna let you be great. Now, I do think y'all win that game. I think you win the game because of the fact that it is in Kansas City, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So it's a home game, your opening game. Now, I do know that there are some select stadiums around the league that are allowing some fans. Are y'all one of those teams?
I don't believe so, no. I don't believe, because you know what? We don't have the capacity. We wanted a smaller stadium, so.
Okay. Because I know, I think for the first week, I think the Dolphins are allowed. They're going to have like 13,000 fans.
Stadium. I think we only like capacity. I think it's like 55. I think the Dolphins might have like 80 or something like that. So
okay. Well, I know for like the first, I know for the first couple of weeks, we're not allowed to have fans for our first 2 home games. They're going to reevaluate it after that.
Yeah,
but in terms of your game, though, yeah, I think y'all win that still. I think that when I look at both teams, unless there's just some shit waiting in the wings from the Texans side of this that I am not aware of right now, I don't think they're gonna have the firepower.
If they don't have DeAndre Hopkins, I'm not worried about them.
Well, yeah, well, see, there you go. You know, he's gone. Who's going to be the top passer catcher there now?
Shit, maybe Will Fuller if he's healthy.
Okay, yeah, I can see. All right, well, I mean, you know what, Deshaun Watson, put it this way: if in order for the Texans to win that game, he's going to have to start earning that check this week. That new deal he got, he's going to have to start earning it this week. He's going to have to perform.
Tomorrow. He got over it tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow. How about that? How about that? He's going to have to earn it tomorrow night.
So yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. So, but I do think the Chiefs win. And your score prediction was 28-14. You said.
Yep.
I say 24-10.
24-21. I already know where you're going. 24-21, right?
No, 24-10. Chiefs.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, it's still 14. Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's my prediction.
Okay.
I think they do score a touchdown, but it's a very good possibility the wheels could fall off early in that one.
Well, see, the whole thing with me is whatever. I'm not sure. Because remember, they got David Johnson in that trade. I don't know what they're planning to do with him. So I'm kind of like, all right, well, he's been bruised and he's been battered up. He was in Arizona, but Kenyon Drake took his spot last year. Right. So I don't know if that was a ploy by him. Because David Johnson was a beast, yo. He was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he definitely was.
And then he just fell off out of nowhere.
You know what, though? I saw something kind of disrespectful written about him earlier today, though, ironically enough. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Somebody wasn't like how we sitting here giving him his props. Somebody was not. It was like just the opposite. I'm trying to think who it was and why. And of course it escapes me right now. But
well, that's cool. Whatever.
But I mean, again, I think that I think the Chiefs win that game. I think they win it 24-10.
Okay. All right. Well, tomato. We'll see what happens. Second game, Bills versus Jets. So you know what? Let me start this off before you even get in your bag. Let me start this off.
Handle it.
For everybody that's on here, whatever, Bills Mafia. Yeah, I ain't scared of y'all. That's number one. All right. I'm going to go ahead and give my prediction. I'm going to say y'all win 30-10. And the reason why I'm saying that is whatever, because first of all, you have a bang up defense, great defense. You have one of the premier lockdown corners in the league. You have a solid front seven, like solid front seven. Even with Star missing, you got a solid front seven. With that being said, whatever, I got to give y'all props, whatever, and just say 30-10. And I don't think the Jets can do anything to harm y'all anyway. It might be 42-0. I don't know. But I'm gonna say the Jets, you take the starters off, whatever, and then you know how that go, whatever. And then they might score, they keep their starters in, whatever. So I'm gonna say 30-10.
Okay.
But it's still Chief Kingdom, bitches. I'm sorry.
Them Bills, baby. Now. Woo! I'm gonna tell you like this, homie. It's gonna be a massacre in Bills Stadium. This is the kind of game that if you want to send a message throughout the league that we're not playing no games this year, the Bills got to come out and run roughshod.
Wait. Not trying to cut you off, whatever, but what type of message to who?
To the league. We ain't playing. We're not playing no games this year. We didn't come here to the pussyfoot and fuck around. What we did do in this particular week is come to shoot the motherfucking Jets down. Now, I'm going to tell you like this, homie. 35-3 is my prediction. I see maybe a field goal. If I look at that team, they got Sam, I think I'm Brett Favre in his rookie season, Darnold. You got Le'Veon, the Bell got a crack in it.
Well, you know what though? Let's not play Le'Veon like he wasn't that bull at one point in time. At
one point in time, but that ain't now. The time ain't now. See, what's gonna happen is reality is gonna set in on them guys real quick. They're gonna come up there to Bill Stadium and they're gonna get their ass kicked. When you look from one end of our roster to the other, it'll make the average motherfucking stutter.
So I'm trying to figure this out here, or whatever. So what you're saying is that, well, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Le'Veon can't carry that team. He can't at all. He can't.
Not against a team that has a top-rated defense like ours, and when we know that this is
team, he was playing against the fucking Allen Eagles, it wouldn't even matter. So
if he was playing against who?
Allen Eagles, it wouldn't even matter. He couldn't carry.
I mean, listen, bro.
I'm being real with you. He couldn't.
Well, I mean, listen. I pray that you right. Every week they take the field that he can't carry the shit because I mean, you know, they division rivals. I don't want them to win shit. But what I do want is for everybody to recognize what's about to take place. So when you address anybody in regard to the Bills, you better watch what come out your motherfucking face.
So wait, so you know what? So all right, you know what? Let's hear it here first. AFC East champs or no?
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. I respect it.
Light work.
I respect it. Remember, this is recorded. Remember that. Remember that.
Hey, brother. Listen, you know what? We'll be looking back on it. Hey, it'll be a look back episode. You remember that? It'd be a 0.5 look back, and it'll be me telling you once again that we gonna be the champs of the AFC East, and that's reality.
All right. Well, you know what though? Hey, listen, man. I ain't saying that. Whatever. Yo, so when do we see y'all in Buffalo again?
I believe it might be week 5. Is it 5? Right. It's something like that.
I think you're right. All right. So, you know what? You heard it here first. We are dedicating that week to Chiefs and Bills. I'm going to say at least 75% of the episode is going to be on Chiefs and Bills. And me and my guy are going to go at it the whole time. But go ahead, don't continue. You heard it here first.
I mean, really, homie, it ain't even too much else to say. I mean, on some real shit, I feel like we should dominate that game. If we're gonna take that next step, winning the AFC East and all, just on paper, you gotta start dominating. Yeah, you gotta start dominating the bigger teams. The teams that you know that you should kick their ass. You got to kick their ass. You gotta get that W. Definitely.
Trust me, I feel that. All right, so now. Moving on to the next matchup, whatever. Okay. So the Eagles versus the football team.
The Washington football team, man.
The football team. I mean, they don't have a football team. Like whatever.
Washington is the name.
They got numbers on their helmet. What the fuck? They playing in high school? What the fuck?
And they got a W. They got a W on one side, numbers on the other.
Last thing I saw was numbers. I don't know. Who knows what's going on with that shit anyway? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. You really don't know. They might come out there with nothing on, whatever, and just say, we the football team. That's where I feel.
Anything possible.
You know what? You know what? A team versus a team full of fucking creative players. That's what I'm looking at it. However, all right. So I'm gonna start this one off. All right, Eagles. Y'all should win this one hands down. I'm gonna say 21-7. The only reason why I'm saying 21 is because I think the Eagles got some offensive line problems, whatever. Like a lot of players are hurt on the offensive line, so I'm gonna say 21-7. Alshon Jeffrey, we don't know what's going on with him. Like he's just, whatever. They don't know if they're gonna trade him, they're gonna keep him, whatever. Young boy supposed to be hurt. This Rieger guy, whatever, who they should have drafted.
I was just about to ask about him because I had heard initially that the injury wasn't that severe. Is it worse than what they thought?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
So they're not going to have him for week 1.
Not sure. As of right now, they say they're reevaluating.
Okay.
Now, reevaluating can mean we playing possum, whatever, But
all right.
I'm just saying, whatever. Shit don't look right to me. So I mean, like I said, 21-7, whatever. I do think that just as a team, I think that they need to get rid of Doug Peterson.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I really do, man. You know what though? Because I think Frank Wright really orchestrated that thing, man. Just think about it. After Frank Reich left, shit ain't been right.
I mean,
think about it.
That could be coincidental. It could be coincidental, it might have a direct effect. I mean, listen, brother, it's possible. I'll just say it that way. It's possible that it could be a coincidence that it played out that way, or it might be the exact result of it. I mean, it's hard to say.
Bro. All I'm saying is this, man. 1 + 1 = 2.
No
2
doubt.
+ 2 = motherfucking 8.
Oh, all right. Hey, man, listen. I'm just saying. I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt. But
I'm with it.
So that it's in Washington, though, right? Isn't it? Or is that here?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
All right. Well, I mean, I think
I want to say I think it is in Washington.
Okay. I like the Eagles to win kind of. I like 28-10 Eagles. I can see the Eagles putting up 4 touchdowns. Haskins. Okay, yeah, there you go. Haskins and him kind of developed somewhat of a little rapport, I think.
I did see that.
Yeah, they started developing a little chemistry. So if the Eagles, if they pick up where they left off with as far as how they play pass defense, McLaurin could get loose for a couple of plays, which is why I do think they can probably put together a scoring drive, and get down into the red zone at least to kick a field goal. That's why I gave the prediction that I gave. I think they could score. I think they got a touchdown and a field goal in them, but I mean, I don't see a whole lot.
You know what? The reason why I don't see it is I don't know if anybody noticed, whatever. Ron Rivera has cancer now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how involved he's going to be. And then you're going to have, what's the linebacker from back in the day? You know what I'm talking about. Man. He was a coach a couple of times. Fuck. I can't remember his name right now, whatever, but he's been a coach a couple of times, whatever, like either defensive coordinator or been a coach.
A linebacker, not single chip.
Used to play for the Cowboys.
Ken Norton. You talking about Ken Norton? 55. Not Ken Norton. 55. Dallas?
Yeah.
Dallas.
Only reason why I remember that because I had his football card before. And I kept, what the hell is his name, man? He coached with Carolina. He was the head coach somewhere else too, man. I can't remember his name, but he was number 55 with the Cowboys. He was okay. He wasn't a bad player. You know what I mean? Like, he was all right. But either way, whatever, they're saying he's going to take over the day-to-day operations, whatever, but apparently their defensive coordinator said he ain't talked to him.
Oh, shit.
So it's kind of like, well, what the hell's going on there? Like, yo, man, it's crazy, yo. Like, damn, what is his name, man? You know who I'm talking about, too. Bug-eye. Caucasian dude. Bug-eye Caucasian dude.
For the Cowboys back in the day?
You know what?
Not Sean Lee.
What, wait, say it?
Not Sean Lee.
No. Sean Lee's still playing.
Yeah, he
was almost like a Sean Lee type of player, though. You know what?
I can't call.
I'm about to figure it out real quick. Anyway, I mean, like, they were saying they was trying to get in contact with him and defensive coordinator. He was like, I haven't talked to him. Like, he was on the news. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. And it's like, well, damn, what are y'all doing? Like,
yeah, that's a little strange right there.
I'm gonna say
that's a little strange, especially like going into this first game, like you,
right? Like, yo, it's less than a week away. Like, what the hell? Like, hold up. All right, so Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio.
Damn. Okay.
Jack Del Rio.
Okay.
Got it. Like, he's supposed to be stepping up in his absence or whatever, and I'm kind of like, well, damn, dude. Like, yo, like, why you didn't talk to your coordinator? Because the coordinator is who's the defensive coordinator? No, that's something else. Well, apparently he must have got fired because that just happened real quick. They only have a decent defensive coordinator right now. But it was somebody else, whatever, who was there, whatever, who was like, yo, like, what is his name, man? Man, he used to coach for the Eagles, the Giants, whatever, defensive coordinator. Either way, whatever, who cares? Whatever. We ain't gonna get into all that. But my thing was this, like, yo, like, you didn't talk the ball? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that's ingredients for a bad fucking recipe right there, brother. I mean, how was that possible? How can you expect success out of that? Yeah, so
how the hell do they even compete with these guys? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not for nothing, the Eagles do got their shit down, whatever, as every other NFL team do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, whatever, I think every game week one is going to be shit when you look at the product on the field because they really haven't had the chance. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody got no preseason reps in, nothing.
Well, I could definitely see that being the outcome. I could definitely see a sloppy affair, and with a lot of these games, if not all of them. So right, I mean, time tells all. I mean, time will tell it. So we'll be watching.
So you know what? Let's get into a couple of primetime joints, whatever. I think the really only real primetime is the Saints versus the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I hope? I hope that turns out to be a piece of shit boring game because the Saints that ran all up and down the Bucks' ass.
At some point in time, you gotta let your hatred for Brady go.
Man, listen, man, it ain't even.
He's not with the Patriots no more. Your hatred should be with that organization, dog.
It's not even that, bro. It's just the fact that I never had an opinion about the Bucks, yay or nay, until that motherfucker got over there. Now it seems like every time I turn around, the media is kissing their ass. Any team that the media is constantly kissing their ass, with reality around Bullard, they ain't gonna last.
I mean, honestly, though, whatever way I was looking at it, it was more or less like, you know what, though? How do they have more primetime games than we do? That's what frustrated me. And I'm like, yo, this is unreal. Like,
point exactly.
We the Super Bowl champs. Like, come on, man. Like,
that should not be. And that's a prime example of what I was just sitting here talking about. That's the reason why I made the statement that I made. And in terms of making a prediction about that game, where's that? Is that game? I hope, is it in New Orleans? I hope it is.
I'm not really sure, bro. I'm not really sure, honestly. But okay. You know what, though? I think it might be.
Well, I can't. You know what?
Honestly,
I'm not.
When you think about it, it don't matter where it's at. It really don't. It really don't.
I think Drew Brees gets it done regardless of where it's at. I think it's done. And you know what? This prediction is as much hopeful as it is a prediction. Saints 42, Buccaneers 10.
Damn!
And that's reality.
Yo, you go all the way out, man. You know what, though? I'll put it to you this way, whatever. I do see the Saints railroading them, but not in the way you're saying. I mean, I see the Saints putting up 42. I do. I can get with that. I think it'll be 42-21. I'll say 42-21. Just because, I mean, you know, you can't just put a bunch of these players on the field and think everything's just going to work. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Even more so, when shit rhymes, you know it's going to be a good time. And you want to know what rhymes? Fuck the Bucks.
Oh, God, man. All right. All right, so on a lighter note, let's barrel through this thing, man. All right, so the Packers and the Vikings. I think that I'm going to go with the Vikings, yo. I really am. I'm going to go with the Vikings just on the simple fact that I think they bolstered their defense enough. They got a crazy pass rush right now. I don't think nobody's going to be able to deal with it. 21-14, the Vikings. Plus, they got that Seminole in the backfield. You know what I'm saying?
Don't fuck it up. Where's that game?
What are you talking about?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Don't even worry about that.
Like, you know,
don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it. Let that shit ride. Let that shit ride. Now, is that game in Minnesota?
I think that game might be in Green Bay.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm just saying I think so.
It don't matter where it's at. I like Minnesota in the game as well.
Okay. All right.
Aaron Rodgers. Fuck you and your discount double check.
You saying that shit over.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's like, no, I ain't got nothing against Aaron Rodgers, but I'm just saying, I'm going to tell you like this. I think that Minnesota will take, I think they might have they just probably got the better team this year. Between the two of them, I think they might just be to take that division. Now
but
that's not
Kirk Cousins. I fucking hate Kirk Cousins. I hate him with every bone in my body. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't like that. You like that shit? Whatever. I never liked that. I never did. I want to punch him square in his fucking throat over that shit. But who am I? You know, whatever.
Why did it upset you, bro?
No, because you know what though? Don't ask if you like that, whatever, and then you get into a real game and then you're looking like a fucking swine just throwing the damn ball. Come on, man. Like, yo, he be looking scared as shit sometimes. As soon as you make a good play, you like that? What the fuck? What happened to that? 2 weeks. 2 weeks in the future, though. When shit get real. When niggas really on you. Yo, man. Man, listen. I'm just saying, bro. Listen. Whatever, man. I don't bang with ball. I don't. I never liked him since Michigan State, honestly. I always thought, though, he was fucking ass. But
I'll say Minnesota 24. Close game. Minnesota 24. Green Bay 21.
Okay. I hope it's better than the last game they had. Well, no, that was the Bears and the damn Packers, whatever. That shit was awful. The first game last year. So, all right, so, we're going to close it down, man. You know what? We at the 5-yard line, baby. We're going to punch it in. Okay. So, we are going back to start, bench, and cut. And this is the super wide out edition.
I'm going first.
I'm almost scared to say these names, whatever, man. All right, so we got OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr.
Mm-hmm.
We got Julio.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Michael Thomas. Who you starting, who you benching, and who you cutting?
Okay, yes. This is not going to take long on my behalf at all. I'm starting Julio.
I need wait. Before you start, I need explanations. Go ahead.
Until somebody can prove definitively that they are in fact better than Julio, you gotta start Julio under these kinds of conditions. I mean, he has earned that. You have to go with that. Michael Thomas is nipping at his fucking heels, though. Michael Thomas has proved to be a damn near unstoppable force. I mean, the receptions, hey, brother, the receptions say it all. The receptions say it all. That you can't listen. You don't like it? Don't let him catch that fucking rock then, because he always makes sure he does. One hand, two hand, it don't matter.
So
that motherfucker.
Why are you cutting Odell?
Odell, get the fuck out of here.
Why?
You know what? On some real shit, ever since he smacked his head against that net, I ain't. He was on that sideline. Drawn. Like no. You know what? Fuck that. Wait a minute. I ain't gonna bust on the perm. Look, man. Listen.
You already had a perm no more.
Oh, my bad. He don't. I'm sorry. Well, listen. My thing is this, right? This is the same situation I found myself in last week. In real life, in real actuality, I would not cut none of these guys. But because this is a start bench cut, somebody got to go. And right now, Odell, that somebody, damn it, is you. First of all, you fucked up when you dyed your hair blonde with that curly shit. I didn't appreciate that. That's number one. You know what I mean? You look like you're about to tiptoe through the tulips. And I don't know what the fuck that be about. But, that's another route. But seriously, seriously though, homie, man, real talk. I don't understand, man. I don't understand why this shouldn't even be to question. I mean, like I said, Julio Jones, until somebody moves him out of that spot, he's there. And I have not seen nobody definitively move Julio out as of yet. But Michael Thomas is dipping at his heels. Like I said, The man is a reception machine. And if you look at both of the aforementioned receivers prior to last season numbers, I mean, both of them kind of just like deuces to Odell in terms of production.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So let me go into my tidbit with this. And I mean this. I'm with you. Julio got to start. 6'4", 230, maybe 240, 4', 340. Catch anything on the field. Some of the catches he make, it's just crazy. Now, so the trained eye, whatever, we know what Julio does. Odell makes it look great. And we still hold on to that one catch. So I'm starting Julio. I'm bitching Odell.
Wait, you don't what?
I'm bitching Odell.
So you cut Michael Thomas.
I got my reasons. I got my reasons now. I got my reasons. I do have my reasons.
Did he or did he not just set a fucking single season reception record?
Can I finish my?
You know what, man? Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Handle it.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm benching Odell. I think Odell has the potential to be like a Julio, whatever, in a smaller frame. But I think it's going to take a lot of nurturing.
You got to avoid those nets on the sideline.
I mean, that's a possibility. Michael Thomas. Where do I begin? Didn't we see Marcus Colston go in that same system and get 120 catches or something like that? It's the fucking system. He's not that good, yo. He's not. He's really not. I'm sorry. I'm putting out here, whatever, for everybody to see this, whatever. First take, whatever. This is my first take. Michael Thomas is not that good. I promise you. We seen Marcus Colston do this before, right? Have we or have we not?
We saw Marcus Colston.
Did we not see Marcus Colston get 100 catches every year in that system?
Something like that. Something like that. He did like that.
So what? He caught 10 more passes. Don't even matter. It doesn't matter. We've seen somebody do it before.
Okay, if that's the route you want to go, you could say that about. I mean, come on, man. We need more than that. Like you can't just say, oh, well, we see somebody do it before. Yeah, records are made to be broken. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, one person catch 100 passes in a year. This person catches 120. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. I see what you're saying. However, has every wide receiver that Drew Brees ever thrown passes to over the years put up those kinds of numbers? Besides Marcus Colston and besides Michael Thomas, has every receiver that's played with him done that? No, they have not. So that just goes to show.
Who's the blueprint?
Who's the blueprint?
Yeah.
Was it Colston? Is he the blueprint?
For Brees, yeah, he is.
Okay, so
if you get here for 13 yards, whatever, I'm throwing it there. Bang, that's it. Just make sure you're there. That's all. Brees is probably the most accurate quarterback we ever seen in our lives.
Ooh,
probably so.
More accurate than Joe Montana?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
I will say that. I definitely will say that. Yeah. I think Brees got Montana beat on that shit.
Woo! I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say he don't, but I can't just sit here and say he do either. I'm
just saying, you know what though? So you know what then? It might be the difference between the eye test, whatever. I might see something that you don't, you might see something that I don't. But I'm telling you for sure, Brees is the most accurate motherfucker. I sit there and watch, and when the motherfucker turn around, I say that ball coming. And it bang. Montana,
he hit motherfuckers in stride. They don't even. Right. I mean, it's just. I mean.
So you know what though? Maybe they're two of the greatest rhythm quarterbacks we ever saw. It's a beat. 1, 2, 3. It got to come out. That's the reason why when Brees he get in trouble, he got a pump fake. He's in trouble. Same reason why Montana started getting blew up. Remember back in the day, whatever. Maybe it was all sweet for like 8 years. It was good. And then when he got hit in his back, whatever, by Leonard Marshall, yeah, that was 1, 2, 3, bang.
Hey man,
I'm just saying, like
I'm not gonna take part in that. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one to the neck.
All right. Well, anyways, whatever. What I say is what I said. And I'm saying this, whatever. I think that Drew Brees is probably the most accurate quarterback that I've seen with my eyes or just watching a game. Now I can go back and watch Montana, and I might feel different. But I know with both of them quarterbacks, 1, 2, 3, the ball's coming out. Now where the ball is at, that's something different.
Okay.
Now on top of that too, whatever. Montana never had 200 reception balls either.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
Montana never had 100 reception receivers. He only had one.
Wait, I don't know about that because Jerry Rice and John Taylor was a beast too.
John Taylor never had 100 receptions, yo. He never had it. Jerry Rice did, but not John Taylor. And I'm booking it. I'm sealing that one right there.
We know for a fact Rice did, but John Taylor never did.
Nope.
I'm gonna check that out because
do what you need to, bro. Do what you need to, man. I'm telling you. And you know what though? Wait. So now Everybody's here, whatever. You know what? This is recorded. We're not cutting this out, whatever. If he don't have 100 receptions, I need an apology. That's all I'm saying.
Now, see, no, you're not getting it because I never told you that. I never said you was wrong. I said I don't know about that. I need to check it out. I didn't say to you, "Hey man, you wrong. You don't know what you're talking about." Nope, never took that route. Did I? Did I not? Now I'm the one that need the apology.
For what?
Because you look at what you just did.
What did I do?
You made it look as though I was like I was trying to belittle your words, and I was not.
No, wait. First of all, whatever. Ain't you Mr. Go Get It?
You damn Skippy.
All right, so then go get it then. That's all I'm saying. Go get it.
I will do that. I'm gonna pick back up with this at a later time. I just don't feel like right now.
So you know what then? So look, you know what though? That caps the episode right there, man. Hey, listen, we love y'all. We appreciate all y'all views, man. This, as I said before in the beginning, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm gonna let my man close it down as usual, man.
Once again, we just want to say how much we love y'all for kicking it with a couple of brothers who put it down like no other. It's your boy, Reality Ron Bullard, my man, Chris Black. When you need a reality check, the reality realm is where you want to be at. We'll be back next week, God willing, in the building, and that's reality.
Fuck Chris Duhan.
I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code, I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping, I hustle while you rest.